Welcome in. Let me get this stuff out of my way. Got to make my tea earlier, so I have it now. We should be good to go. I was waiting for a couple people to come in before I put this away. Sneak peek exclusive. Let me see if I can get the details in there. And this is going to be a little pouch for crystals, so it's smaller than this, so it's going to be less intrusive. I have one, but it's really big. This is going to be a lot nicer. Good morning. Welcome in. Katrina, let me know if you want to be first, if you're ready. Let me put this over here. I was showing off the new little pouches. So on the bottom, I did like a floral design. Okay, Katrina is first. Here, let me show what it would look like cinched up. This is going to be super cute. So this is natural cotton. So I have black and natural, but that is cuter on the bottom. Let me show the one I have. Then just plain circle. I made a cuter little flower. So I can't, when it's subscriber only, I can't play music. So I can't play music or sing, but it's okay. I got the I had my music on like I usually do, and I got a notification that I can't play music or sing. I'm like, oh, bummer. It's okay though. We'll be fine. Okay. So I'm taking out the ones I always have, but you know me. If I feel drawn to another one, then I'll put another one as well. So we'll just have these. I think at this point I don't even have to mentally for verbally pull in your spirit guide with your highest good in mind. They just like come through now. There's an older woman. Um, I don't want to say what she said. Um, I think she wants you to get out of your house. Like, not in a spooky way. To do more and like get out of the house. That's not the way she said it though. I don't want to say it the way she said it. Here, hold on. Let me put names down here. What she said exactly, I'm gonna have to say it so you could figure out who this is. She's related to you, has to be. She said, get off your A and do something. But I think she wants you to like do more stuff. Be like, I don't know, leave the house, do something to that effect. Let me raise this a little bit to give myself more room. 'Cause we're gonna need to spread these out. Good morning, Joe. Okay, now Katrina, the first feelings that came in were in the pit of my stomach, but kind of like in the solar plexus. So the some insecurity coming in, um some doubts type of thing coming in, and that's when she popped in. So I don't know if she's just trying to get you to like boost yourself up and get out and do something type of thing. I mean, the way she put it was very blunt, very blunt. That's why I always say, um, when they come in like that, it's typically somebody you got along with that was that way. that talk to you like that, like just told it how it is. This is an older woman, like a grandma type. Maybe. So she looks like the typical grandmother with the white, like shortish, poofy. She seems to be around my height. I'm like 5'3". Like I'm barely shuffling. These cards are just jumping out on you. Remember when I do these and I pull in your people, I rely on them to be picking the card for you. Wait, there. Find a spot for my key. Yeah, okay, okay. This is definitely about you doing some hold on. Some work, things that you love. There's one in here that flipped out. Let me move these here. This is definitely about starting a passion project type thing, starting to do what you love. And so the chariot, getting movement. Now, the reason why I say starting, let me pull this one down. This is a three, just looking at the numbers 3, 2, 4, 2, starting out. Two of Cups, the lovers. This is something that's going to bring you that fire, that passion, that love for whatever you're doing. But this thing, let me move the cards around so you can see what I'm seeing. Because I like pulling them just like however they jump out, that's how I put them out. This passion project, this is the feeling that comes from this thing you are supposed to do. You're supposed to start. You're supposed to get up and go do. We got the sun here, a time of great joy, success, so much to celebrate. Protect what you have created. So that this is definitely feeling like a passion project, something you are meant to love, something you've always been wanting to do. Okay. And now here are, okay. I was going to say these cards seem to be showing what you've been feeling. These give me that feeling I got in the very beginning about hesitation, about doubting, about insecurity. No, it does feel like it's about this, about starting out. So I find it weird that these two came out together. These two. The high priestess, the fool. The high priestess is about doing it, being a go-getter, you know, doing. doing it, action. It's doing something. The Fool is at the beginning of the journey, so this is beginning something. The feeling I'm picking up, so this is on your energy, is you are almost as if you have a very strong longing to do whatever this is. Like you really wish you could do it. You really want to do it. But these two cards that are at the beginning and at the end of all of this, because it's like you've already thought that this would be an awesome thing. You've already thought that, yes, you could do this. Like, but then you yourself in your head and in your emotions and your gut feelings, hold yourself back from even starting out. And then you pull yourself back. You're like wanting to do it. Like, this is what I should do. I should do it because it's an awesome idea. But then you pull yourself back. Like you on your own in your head and in your heart, your emotions, you pull yourself back. Like the Nine of Cups again. Okay, I got this from your person that came in is like a job thing. She said it's to help you get money. Oops, dropped one. Now, I love how these cards are the blood cards. Okay. Now, part of what's holding you back mentally, like your thoughts, it's basically just that, your thoughts. This judgment card here, I feel like it's your own judgment about yourself and your abilities. Like to me, it feels more like nobody else is telling you it would be a bad idea, but you in your head are putting in that self-doubt, the it's probably not going to work out, those types of things in your own head, like you with your own uh doubts. Okay, I hope that goes really well for you because this thing you've been wanting to do seems like it's going to be an awesome thing for you. Like you've been wanting to do it, you will succeed. You have to get past. I want you to focus on these. You have to get past your own judgment, your own limitations in your mind. Some way, somehow you will think of a way to get this done. I don't know what this is. It just feels like something that's going to help you out. This right here, this card is about removing toxicity, removing negativity, getting rid of the doubt, getting rid of the self-judgment, self-limiting beliefs. It's about rewiring, reframing. what you've been thinking in your head. Now, that card always seems to come out when it's a dream thing you've been wanting to do, calling out for you to follow your dreams. Okay. In order for you to listen, right, for your guidance, for the right path to take, for giving you ideas or helping you with your decisions through your guides, through your angels, through your loved ones, you're gonna have to seek this out more often. So this is meditation, prayer, mindfulness, peaceful presence, quiet mind. This is how you're going to be able to listen. This is how you're going to be able to hear what it is that you are supposed to do. Okay, you're supposed to trust yourself. This is coming from her. So the feeling I'm getting, I don't know if I'm getting it from her trying to show me how you've been feeling. It very much feels like insecurity. Okay, again with the same message from this, it's just in these two cards here. Purge and freedom. What's going to help you free yourself from these thoughts, from these self-limiting beliefs, from all that, all those limits that are up here, like they're deep. It feels like they're deep rooted. Purge, getting rid of toxicity, negativity, um, doubts. These feel like they're you know how sometimes you get a thought or an idea and you're just like, no, I can't because of this. No, I can't because of that. It feels like it's not just those initial doubts. It's further deeper um limitations you have put on yourself by maybe overthinking it a little bit and making it worse. I feel like your limitations aren't as big as you thought they are. So this is why I'm just picking it up this way. It's like if your limits were barrier, a wall, your barrier is actually paper thin. But the way you are seeing it, you're seeing it as a brick wall. It's almost like you have to start imagining that this brick wall is just painted on. It's not actually that hard to knock down, it's just paper. So there's a lot up here that you're gonna need to sort of get through, but Start with what you're doing on Tuesday, right? And you always do that first. It's got to be a combination and balance of the physical and the spiritual. Everything's got to work out. You need to, one second. You need to be able to get up and go, be physically able to do this as well. So health comes first. Take care of yourself. Rest, go to the doctor, do all your things. But right now, your biggest barriers are in your mind. Your biggest hurdles that you need to tackle to try and even attempt your dream thing that you've been wanting to do, your biggest hurdles are in your mind. So your journey is going to start here. Okay. Those, yes, that is like, so to me, that's what it feels like. It feels like you begin to, it's like you're holding yourself by the hand. Like you hold a toddler by the hand so he won't fall because you just think you're afraid he's gonna fall. But you know what? Try some. I don't know why I said toddler because that popped into my head. Why don't you try some inner child work to help you boost your confidence? Let me let me toss my little tea bag. Hold on, give me 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay. I had to drink some tea. Kind of wonder why they showed me toddler. Maybe you're supposed to take yourself back to the youngest point in time that you can remember because there's something in there that's going to help you boost. Can remember because there's something in there that's going to help you boost your confidence level. This is like a toddler, so but the way I'm seeing it, it's like a 3-year-old. So try this in a meditation, okay? Um, Set yourself up to do your meditation with music and relax and start breathing. Set your intention to go back to the first point in time where you felt insecure. Now, you have to match the energy of your insecurity now to that very first point when you felt what you're feeling now. I don't know if that makes any sense. What you're feeling now, which is deep in your gut, it's like deep in there, right in your stomach. When was the first time you felt that? When was the very first time you felt that? So you have to sort of try and go back to that point. And I know it seems a little tricky, but you just have to be thinking of what you're feeling now. And in your mind, just say that, when was the first time I felt that? And just keep that in mind, keep that in your head, and it's going to bring back a memory. It's going to trigger a memory from when you were very little. So just sit with it. Don't try and jump in on the memory. Okay. Just be an observer of what it was, what the event was, what was going on, and sort of take mental notes. If you want to write it down while you're in meditation, you can. I always suggest doing it after. So you go through the memory, whatever pops up, whatever's triggered, um, and just pay attention like a second person silent observer. You're watching yourself as a toddler and what's going on. Pay attention to all the details. You're going to see something you can't consciously remember. And this is going to help you leave that negativity or that part of that memory there. Leave it there in the past. Leave it there when you were a toddler. And then towards the end of the event, the memory, then you can step out of just being an observer, actively jump in and hug yourself at your toddler self, your child self. You are going to tell her how much you love her, how much you believe in her. You are going to comfort her the way you weren't comforted then, if that makes any sense. So that's what's going to help you. That's what's going to help you grow. That's what's going to help you boost your um confidence level. It takes some of that, some inner child work. And go do your thing on Tuesday. All of that is going to help you out. But again, whatever this thing is that you're meant to do, you got your people backing you up. So they think it's a good idea. Once you feel good and ready to jump in, I would do it. I would try it. Okay, Jill, let me add you. So yeah, so all your people are like, okay, come on, just go do it. Like, well, actually, this one that came in, she is very much like, come on. She was very blunt about it, though. I hope that helped, and let me know um if you need any help with that inner child work. I can send you some stuff about that too. Whatever this idea is, this dream thing you've been wanting to do, it's a good idea. Okay. Okay. I put down Jill and it's all subscribers right now. I'm just making a list just to have some sort of order. Okay, so I have Jill. Whoever this is that came in for you. Um, when she first came in, she was very blunt and I didn't want to cuss because I don't know what I'll get in trouble for on here. But now I always say goodbye and send them back to you and on their way. And so now she was very nice and like um polite. But it was like a personality switch. Like she needed to be stern with you. She needed to tell you how it is. She needed to be blunt. She needed to be direct. And now she's like, "Oh, thank you." Like it was a little switch. So her personality I would describe as okay, yeah, she could be like the stern, um, strict mothering type, but with a very loving heart. That it that's why I felt like it's like a motherly energy. Because all moms, I feel, are like that. Moms, grandmas, like they'll tell you how it is, but they love you. They tell you out of love. Okay, Jill. No, thank you for the hand heart. I was gonna say I'm not as since you're subscribers, I'm just assuming that you are accepting I pull in your spirit guide with your highest good in mind for any of these readings. If you don't want me to do that, just let me know. Their energy just helps me with the cards. Okay, Jill, this let me pull some cards because it's the person that came through for you literally said when they came in that you would not be expecting them to come in. This is a man, this is a tall man, but he definitely came in to comfort you. Feels like that. I'm just going with the energy. Okay. Now the reason I say comfort, and now I'm seeing it in the cards, you're I want to say because of your current emotional state. I kind of want to say I think that's the proper way to say this. I'm going to switch these two because this is what I'm picking up here. This is like your emotional thing you're going through over here. There's good opportunities and good things presenting themselves to you, because of who you are, because of what you're doing. This is the Empress. This always, to me, feels like it's representative of you doing a good job. He came in and emphasized on needing to say that you are, in fact, doing a good job, even if your emotions are here. Now, this situation I have to show you this visual. I feel like this situation has you feeling exactly how this image looks. Stressed, tired, just, I want to say it feels like too much to bear emotionally. I also feel like saying don't allow this the the event the thing that you're going through that's putting you through this emotional um turmoil. Don't let it block you from continuing this. Okay, this is the good things, your opportunities, the things that have presented themselves to you. Don't let this take over where it clouds you from really seeing this. Because I'm seeing it like a cloud, like your emotions might keep you from really seeing what's presenting itself in front of you. So I was gonna say, do I need to put stickers on that? I will be fine. Okay, so the moon is also one of those emotional cards. You see this shadow kind of creeping up that's in the water. So that's also these emotions, your own self-limiting beliefs, your own doubts and stuff. But this is linked to what's going on up here. I was gonna say, why are there so? This one I think I need to cover. Why are there so many naked people? You're popping up. So this man, um, that definitely feels like a father figure, but he jumps in, he looks like he's maybe in his 40s or 50s. Um, but sometimes spirit comes in their what do you call it? In their prime body. I want to say sometimes they'll come in older, like earlier. This I feel like he didn't pass around that age, but he's coming in at that age. Let me cover her up a little bit. That is so funny. Okay, hold on. A couple more from this deck. Okay. I'm getting more of a picture of who you are as a person. It feels career relate, not career related, but like the type of person you are when you want to get something done. Like you are a go-getter, a doer. If you want to get something done, you can, you will. You do it. You know how. You have the capability. You think of something and you sort of know how to figure it out to get it done. This is so weird because, okay, I can match these four to these four emotionally and these three to these three as to you being a successful person. That is so cool. That is super, super cool. But now with this set here, it does your emotional thing. It's showing me where it's coming from, and it's tied to other people besides just you. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed when I do my cards, I do them all upright because when I touch a card, I can just feel if it's meant to be um a reversal, the lack of, or the right side up. I feel it. I feel it. It's hard to explain how I do it. I do. I do these so different than I've seen other people do it. Oh my goodness. You've been put through some stuff. But Jill, I'm picking up this. I almost want to say like you've been made out to be the bad guy. You've been put through the emotional you're going through so much emotionally because of what it feels like what other people made you think inside your head. These cards are so blunt. But Jill, you are not this. I don't know. I'm picking up that other people have made you um doubt your own thoughts. They've made you think you're evil, you're bad, you're this and you're that because of their words, and you've absorbed them. But you're this. You are this. Like it's I feel like doing this to these cards right here. You are going through this because of what other people are doing and saying and putting in your own head. You are this, Jill. You're this amazing go-getter, doer. I heard somebody, if it's one person, this person has really taken the time to make you okay, to make you even doubt your own skills. I think that's why this is showing up. The doubt is strong, but to me, it feels like the main, like the main source of you doubting yourself is coming from somebody else, an external source. Joe, I think it's time for you to. I'm going to pull the other cards. Begin to embrace this emotional strength. I don't know how I want to say this. Empathy, your sensitivity. It's time to embrace it for the rest of you, for how you're going to push yourself back out and do and create. Well, that card is you out of balance. I love how this is reversed. Okay, the need for you to take this one thing that's throwing you all out of whack, out of balance, needing to balance it out, and a literal balance popping up next. Okay, Jill, these three cards. So this one thing is throwing you out of whack, right? Throwing everything else out of balance. This one thing. I feel like this is the one thing, right? This emotional mess that's going on. This card is the reminder. So not this spread visually. If this is the material side here, the way you are, like literal pinnacles here, your job, your career, the type of person you've made yourself to be, your goals you have obtained, all that stuff is the material, the physical world. This is the emotional, spiritual side. Okay, right now it's not balanced out. So you need to find that balance with the spiritual, the emotional, and the physical, what you're able to do, what you're able to work on. The this awesome person you have made yourself to be because of your hard work. Okay, it's time to start balancing this out. This one thing is throwing you so out of whack that is causing this blockage, this barrier for your joy and blessings and good things to come towards you. So I feel like, Jill, are you an artist? Why is this coming in so like visually, or this person that came in for you? You can match this card up to this perfectly in the middle. It's trying to balance both of these splits. And this is what this is. Your goal, the things you can achieve, the things you can bring your way because of your hard work, your blessings, your joy. This over here is affecting this. Like there's like a little like road map, even like the way it is. Okay, this is gonna help you with this. Let me get one, one more. Okay, and this is gonna help you with this. These two cards dropped over that way. The tree people, sustenance. So this is grounding. To me, it always reminds me of grounding. The tree people, literal trees, actual trees, can help you ground. So when your emotions are really high, when you really feel down, when you've really been made out to feel like this woman here, okay, super stressed out, feeling bad towards yourself, just when your emotions are really strong, go to the trees, ground yourself, connect with the trees. You can give your trees that yucky, gross feeling, and they will replenish with high frequency, with loving, like different energy. So grounding when you feel that way is going to help you out with that. The medicine wheel continuation. This and this. If you have stopped yourself from growing, if you have stopped yourself from doing and getting because this has been holding you back for a while, all your emotions, everything you've been feeling, this is about continuing, but healing yourself, resting more, sleeping more. You need to heal in order to continue, right? To move on, to move forward, to do this again, to keep moving. It's almost like this is about motion, about keeping things going. And your ancestors, their wisdom, their knowledge, the people that came before you. It's about tapping into what your parents did, your grandparents did, and what the people did before you that maybe you took after. About, I want to say work. This feels like work ethic. Like you're just an awesome person right here. You are not this that you've been made out to be. So this right here, it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to go back into knowing yourself, believing in yourself, knowing you are amazing, knowing that you can do things if you set your mind to it. That's this person that came in for you. That's what they came in to remind you of, that you are doing a great job. Even if your mind is mostly over here sometimes, you need to see this within yourself. So he came in saying you're doing a great job. This is the energy this person brings in. Very calm, very not like a strict, stern type person, very matter of fact, very knowledgeable, very wise, and very loving, very caring, like just wanting to give you a big hug. That is like the first thing he showed me was that, like wanting to let you know. I feel like this is what he wants you to see. For you to see yourself as this because you're not this. You're not what somebody else is making you out to be. So mm, I want to try and get to his height. So he's not slim build, he's like average, but he's tall. He's got to be closer to 6 feet, maybe. And I'm telling you, I'm not, his age that I'm seeing him at is closer to like 40 something, 50. But it's very much a loving, caring energy of somebody that wants to boost your confidence, letting you know you are doing a good job. You are like just trying to give those types of comforting words to make you believe that you are amazing. You are great. Whoever made you feel like this is that person. But he also said in the very beginning you would not have expected for him to come in. Like maybe you were hoping somebody else would come in, but he's the one that jumped in. I I also feel like when somebody comes in for you that we're here on earth with you, is somebody you still sort of think about or talk to or pray to or pray for. I feel like their energy comes in first because they've already actively been in your mind. Jill, I want to pull out this book for this one. I feel like there's something else on that one that we need to know. Let me see if I can get it here. Medicine wheel circles around you as you step within its sacred space and feel part of the continuation of life. Life is a circle. What goes around comes around. When you can accept this, you are more able to learn from each situation you encounter and can move forward. Allow Medicine Wheel to cement your personal philosophy and beliefs as you offer it your prayers and intentions. Medicine Wheel gives you access to the energies of the four cardinal directions, the spirits of the land, crystal stones, and everything else you wish to place within it. Imagine a piece of land that is sacred to you and picture yourself building a personal medicine wheel on it, or you may wish to build one for real. Your will reflects your strengths and weaknesses, as well as what you need to learn and gain. It is a shamanic map representing your life, a circle of awareness and the wheel of the year. When you walk within the circle, your direction will align with the greatest powers of spirit. Continue balanced as part of the circle of life. That's so awesome. Now, remember that what goes around comes around. Don't worry too much about taking your revenge, okay? Just karma's gonna take care of some stuff for you. Jill, was this person um I don't want to say shy, but just not even timid, just calmer. That's like their energy that's coming through. Like if I met a person and said like this person just embodies peace and tranquility and calmness. That this person is very um not peace, not they're just like for me it feels more like an introvert and quiet spoken. So in the way I'm hearing them say stuff is they're more quiet spoken because their personalities always come through. So he's this person's taller than me, like around 6 feet. Um, they look slim, n- like average build for their height. And if I could, the clothes that they're wearing, I need to describe very casual, comfy sweatshirt, jeans. I don't think they're jeans, just like comfy pants. It's comfortable, like but the energy they're bringing over is just comfort, relax, chill. Just what do you call that? Well tempered, just like a nice, kind person. That's who's coming through. Definitely somebody who loved you very much and knew this part of you and wants you to keep on doing this. Okay, let my doggy out real quick. Jill, I hope it's helped you out. Oh my goodness. Give me 1 minute. Jill, don't let this bring you down. Remember what we've been reading about the root chakra? When our when our root chakra is affected, that's our beliefs on ourselves, who we are as a person, all of that, our immune system suffers. So keep that strength up. Don't allow this to bring you down and bring your energy down. Yeah, yeah, I can repost it for sure. And I was gonna ask, I don't know if you guys would rather have me um chop the video up and just email you the video. I could put it up on Google Drive like when I do the private reading, so it's up there. And it's just for you because it's just us, like a few people in here. Or if you want me to post it up there. Yes. Okay, Jennifer. Hey, Patricia, welcome in. You want me to go ahead and add you on the list? And we got 5 people in here. Who else is in here? Have Jennifer, Patricia. Jill, when I said my goodbyes, he said to remind you to not forget how much you're loved. Okay, I can post it up both ways. Okay, and we have Kiki on here as well. So right now on the list, I have Jennifer and Patricia. Let me know, Kiki, if you want me to add you as well. So I don't know if this is too early for everybody. If this is good for me, it's good because they're still sleeping. It's early Saturday morning. I just I like doing this when it's just me and it's quieter, except for my doggie. She's the only one that'll be barking every once in a while. Okay, Jen, let me give my doggie real quick. Jen, this is a woman who came through. Um, so Jen, this is a woman that's with you constantly through the everything you do. I don't know if you keep her on your mind every day, but it's definitely trying to encourage you to keep the ball rolling, to keep on going, to keep on doing. Um, I don't know what she keeps talking about. Needing me to emphasize and let you know to put your foot down. Um, Let me pull some cards because I don't know what she's referring to. Whoa, okay, hold on. Can I get one at a time, please? She's not. The energy she came in with was chaos. I don't know if you have a lot of chaos going on in your life, but um gosh, I feel that energy is like even running through my hands. Jeez. Okay, hold on, hold on. Her energy is too strong. I'm trying to tone it down a little bit. Definitely a person that talked a lot. I'm trying to simultaneously look at these and feel and try and pick up on what she's doing. I just, Jen, I feel like I'm picking up so much of her energy. I'm trying to, she's your energy. I mean, like, um, the person you're trying to pull energy from, like her keeping you going. I don't know why she's making me feel like she's the person you're constantly like, all right, come on, let's go. Like you calling her in to join you, go with you, do this and that, like constantly like with you, this energy, this person. So much going on here. Jen, I don't know why there's just the the best way I could describe this feeling is if if my brain was chopped up into groups, compartmentalized, like all the things you've got going on in different sections, like if everything was going on all at once, like everything. What you're trying to learn, what you're trying to do, how you're trying to be, how you want to feel, like everything kind of in your brain split up into different groups, but they're all going at the same time. Okay. It, it feels like this, like, okay, you got everything in its own little box, but they're all going all at once. Okay, but the biggest thing on your mind right now is something you've been wanting to do, a new thing you've been wanting to um, get out and try. Even though you like you have a lot of stuff going on. I had to pick a focus. I just I'm like, okay, there's all this stuff going on, but what's the main thing she needs guidance on or know about? So it's this thing you want to try out and do. Oh, oh, I need these as well. I'm gonna put these out. I am trying to get one at a time. What I'm getting from these, I don't know why this is what I'm picking up, like the feeling, okay, the feeling I'm getting. Your current choices you base on your emotions. You've kind of formed from your past. It's affected you. emotionally, mentally, you're rewiring from your past. I think this is what she meant by putting your foot down and standing up for yourself, needing to. So, Jen, I feel like sometimes you don't need to worry about things that are out of your control. If it's out of your control, karma, think of this as a karma card, justice. Karma will take care of those things that are not within your control, that you cannot do anything about. Don't let that turn into anxiety or any other type of strong emotions because karma, justice, will be served. This is for things you cannot control. You can't even though you feel I want to say you feel attacked or triggered or I don't think those are the right words, but don't let outside things affect you strongly emotionally. I don't understand this feeling that's coming in. But it does feel like it gets in under your skin, like it gets in inside your head, even though it may not have directly affected you. I'm not quite understanding how this is coming in. I don't understand how something could not directly affect you, but still affect you. I don't know what that means. It feels like I need to describe it like that. Mm. Okay, so this is toxic people. Okay, so it's toxic family is what I'm seeing here. This is that part about you putting your foot down, but this card in reverse is an active need to weed out negative people, toxic people, remove them from our lives, set our boundaries, set our limits, because that's what's affecting their toxicity. This is a reverse family tree, expansion, legacy. Now, usually the way I have these out, this is supposed to be the advice card right here. So I feel like this really means limits, boundaries, Set your limits, set your boundaries firmly. And this right here, this is you. This is all about you. This is you and how you are going to. I feel like this is how you're going to find your courage to do it, to finally do it, your courage to tap into the strength. Where's the strength card? To tap into the strength, to get yourself out of this hermit mode, to get to, I heard the word revitalize, like become you again, is through tapping into your inner wisdom, inspiration, the Akashic records, diving into maybe tapping into your higher self, tapping into the you that already knows, uh, doing some inner child work to boost your confidence that way by boosting her confidence, your little you when you were younger. All this tapping in at a soul level, like deeply tapping in to help boost yourself up. That's how you're going to find your strength. That's going to find how you're going to find your courage to overcome the emotional, to not let yourself get sucked into this toxicity and negativity from other people. Blocking and shielding, all of that. There's one thing I passed up before I get these other cards. This here with the wands and these, the Three of Pentacles, this stuff, I also picked up on that to me always feels like something you've been wanting to do for a while. Okay, that's where this one comes in. If you feel the need to learn a new skill, take a class or something like that to get the ball rolling on this thing you want to do, that would be a good idea. Okay, this is basically that same card right here, and this that is so cool. Time to shake things up. It's time to get rid of toxic people, toxicity, negativity. If somebody else put this negative thought in your head, okay, like make it known to yourself that you're not going to accept that energy. You're not going to accept that negativity. Soul retrieval, reclamation, reclaim who you are deep down inside. This is on a soul level, both of these. It's time to take back the control. It's time to reclaim who you are meant to be. It's time. I feel like you're going to get so much strength from tapping into your soul self, from deep diving into knowing who you truly are and who you're truly meant to be. I feel like you're already actively in this journey like here on earth, right? And this you've been doing so much to better yourself, to be who you want to be, and now it's time to do this on a soul level. Yes, I'm ready. You you need this, okay? You need to fully embrace who you are meant to be, who you've always wanted to be, who you know deep down inside you are meant to be. You're I feel like you've already got this message before. Like if you in your past were a doormat, these people are going to find out they can no longer control your life. They can no longer butt in and control you in this way. Like you're gonna You're gonna stand up for yourself so strongly. Like when you really tap in and find this strength in your soul, you're no longer gonna be anyone's doormat. You're no longer gonna be anybody's um just Jen, I gotta talk about this energy that's coming in from this person. I don't know if you've been picking up on her energy when you're getting motivated to do so. This is what I feel like she's pushing. Okay? She's like move, do it. Yes. If if she were a trainer, like that's the vibe and the energy I'm picking up at a soul level, like in an energetic level, like she's trying to motivate you, get you to do it. Yes, do it. Like um encourage that's a vibe I'm getting from her energy. Okay, so this is she's definitely older, but the way she's coming in for me, it's gotta be 60s, 70s. Very strong energy, very much go-getter type. Telling you like a she feels like a gym trainer type energy. Like she's a motivator, like she's a pusher. Very much feels like the type of person that if you were down for no good reason, I just feel like she would think it's not a good enough reason to be down, to be sad, to be moping around. She would let you know. Like that's not good enough. Let's go. Come on. Get out of bed, get this done. Let's leave the house. This type of energy. And it feels very much like she wants to get you out of a rut. That's why I kind of want to describe it like that. It feels like she's the type of person that if you had just broken up with somebody, you were moping around at home, she would come and get you out of bed, get you cleaned up and out of the house type of energy. A very, I'm telling you, very strong, powerful energy. So that's why I say if you've been actively, because this feels like somebody you've been calling on recently for encouragement and for strength and for power. Like she's been tagging along on your journey or your trip, but you are actively thinking of this person when you're trying to do your thing. Because the way she's showing me is like, okay, you're thinking of this person, like you're doing this for her, like okay, this is for you, let's do this, like consciously thinking of her. I Her energy makes me feel like I just drank some coffee. Like, let's go, come on, let's do it. And I didn't drink coffee this morning, but now I am very motivated to keep on going. So, Jen, this is your task, okay? Push out the negativity. Don't allow negative energy, toxic energy to enter your own energy. You have full control of who you accept into your life. Set your limits, set your boundaries, put your foot down. Put your foot down is her words. But a very strong message to really know and accept who you are. Embrace who you truly are meant to be on a soul level. Very strong message to do this. You are just like on an empowerment journey. And she's gonna be there to boost you. She's gonna be there to give you all this energy. This this woman is very lively, energetic. cheerful, like, I'm gonna cheer you up. There's no room here to be upset, no room to be sad. And I want to emphasize sometimes the people that come in for us may not be people we knew well in life, but they are the people who are connected to you in the now, in the present moment. And they're the ones that are going to help you with this current situation. So maybe she's trying to come in to give you strength, to give you energy, to give you this energetic boost like a shot of caffeine because you need it right now. You need her energy. Okay, so maybe that's why she's really encouraging you to do this because this feels like a the strong message. Like you are gonna find your strength in everything here within yourself. You have it within you. You've got this. You're gonna find everything you need inside of you. Type of feeling. She's there with you. She's it feels like she's been with you recently, like for a while, for days. Um trying to boost you, trying to give you energy, confidence, and doing things. So she's actively here for you now because you need her energy. You need her go-getter vibe, her I don't know, I'm telling you, she feels like she's training you. I have I've never picked up an energy like this, like that makes me want to just go, go, go and doing that. So that's the energy she has. So this is awesome. Jen, you're gonna transform yourself and people are gonna be like, wow, like where did she come from? How did she change? And the people that were once trying to crush you and trying to bring you down, they're gonna have no force anymore. They're just not gonna be able to mess with you and to put you down anymore. So I told her thank you and I always, say my goodbyes, but she said we've got this. So you and her. So she's gonna help you out with this. Okay. I said my goodbyes and I told her to give me a little boost, a little of that energetic juice that she's got going on. I swear, I feel like I drank a latte. And I always ask for permission, because when I send them off, I try to cut off all the energy and stuff. But I asked her, like, hey, can you give me some of whatever you got? And she's like, yeah. And you guys, everybody can do that. Oh, it's about to fall. Let me fix my camera thing. I, oops. Okay. And my camera thing is like on the edge twisted. I don't want it to fall. What was I saying? Oh, whenever you want to pick up energy from somebody you knew in this life that has already passed, it's as simple as thinking about them, remembering their energy, calling them in. They will show up like a memory, and then you ask if they can transfer or give you some of whatever that energy is, and they will. I do it all the time with my grandma. You're welcome, Jen. Okay, Patricia. No, she had a really strong energy, especially when she came in. Um, Sometimes when they come in that strong, I need to sort of like set up a barrier because then you saw what happened. All the cards were just like flying all over the place with the energy just. But what's the right word? Transference, right? You can take that energy and that's how I do it. I use the energy to transfer it to my hands so when I shuffle the cards, the right cards come out for you according to their energy, the guide that has come in for you that is trying to help you out with the best message that you need right now. So it's like when I connect to the energy I use when I do the healing and I'm sending energy out through the palms of my hands. I connect through it. It goes through my head, but it comes out of my hands. I'm channeling the energy. So I'm doing the same thing with your guide that comes in for you. I'm connecting to their energy, picking up on theirs, more theirs than your own energy. Sometimes I try to do both, but it gets to be a little much. So I tap into theirs. They're always like right here. They're always right here next on my left side for me. When it's somebody you knew here, they're always going to be right here. So I tap into their energy um to come out through the palms of my hands for when I'm shuffling. So the cards that come out is based on their energy. It's almost as if I'm allowing them to use my hands to pull your cards. Something like that. The best way I could describe that. Thank you for the hand heart. I since I've been super busy, I haven't um taken the time either to watch other readers. One, because I haven't met other people that read the way I read. And two, there's way too many readers on this app that just BS their way through it. They'll just have this and they'll be like, yes, no, yes, no. So I stopped watching. Okay, so Patricia. Oh my goodness. I feel embarrassed. Patricia, this woman that came in here, I have a feeling she didn't like, give me one second. Let me move my cart. Clutter. My office is a little messy. Okay. Yeah, she wanted a clear spot to stand in. Not with my cart being in the way. This is so strange. Okay, and I don't know if now she's sending me your physical body because I'm feeling stiff from the bottom of my spine to right mid chest. It feels so stiff. Okay, I'm getting the feeling that she's concerned about that area. on your body. Okay. It doesn't seem like a huge concern, but she's been concerned about you overworking yourself. Oh, hold on, hold on. It's so strange. I I don't know how she's doing this. I feel like she's if somebody were behind you and they were holding your hands like a puppet and moving your own hands for you, I feel like she's doing that. It's so strange. Let me get the others. I feel like there's so much of your choices, your dreams you've been wanting to come through, the things you've been trying to focus on and do. To me, this feels like growth of you as a person. I feel like this is like your past unwise choices, um, things that in your past were hurdles. Like you're over. It feels to me like you're overcoming this. This is just on my feelings and what I'm picking up on this. It feels like things finally coming through for you. I'm almost fully tapping into her energy coming through. This is so strange. Now, this and this, so the star and the sun. If you're not already feeling it now, this is good things coming your way. This is so weird. This is what I'm feeling. And the reason I say it's weird, it feels like you're starting your journey, but somehow you already feel like you're ahead. Like you're beginning to do things and feel things. I'm gonna keep this. This fell on the ground, but it feels like it's meant to be. Like you're just starting some things out, but you feel like you've already, I want to say like you feel like you've already been there. It feels like that deja vu feeling when you've already seen something before. I don't know how to explain this. And again with the choices. What choices have you been set? Have you had set in front of you? Let me get these. Let me get these. This is the weirdest deja vu feeling. Like, where have I felt this before? Okay, so it's your spiritual journey. Okay, very much your spiritual journey. I almost want to say, let me push these up. Like, even though you feel like you're just starting out, like in this lifetime here on earth, this body, you haven't really, like, I want to say it feels like you are thinking you are here. Here, this is the fool. You're thinking you're this baby chick beginning your journey, but you're actually further ahead than you think, than you've maybe accepted. I don't know. This is so strange. Like, have you done things recently that are things you've, let's say you've been wanting to do this certain thing for a long time, and you haven't tried it. When you finally try it, you feel comfortable with it. It feels like it feels second nature to you as if you've already done this before, but you know that you've never done this before, at least not in this lifetime. As far as you know, you've never tried it here, but it feels so natural to you. This in reverse is pointing to this area I told you about earlier. The root, the sacral, the solar, the bottom. Three, that area I was telling you about that feels real stiff. Let me get a couple more. We need to talk about that. New beginnings, hope, optimism. That's all over these cards. It's starting a new thing, starting out. Okay, this here, this woman stuck in the spider web, longing, desperately wanting to get out of this and do something. She's feeling tied down. She's feeling stuck. I'm picking up the same feeling from this here, from this section in your physical body, right here, this area, mid chest down to the base of your spine. I don't want to assume anything, but if you have any blockages, okay, they might not be big, they might be just small blockages. It's in those areas. So, right here, this, if you do it again, or if you try to do like a daily session for yourself or routine or whatever, this is going to be your focus area, your solar, your sacral, your root chakra. And also, so in meditation, it's very important you actually do the work through meditation because that's going to reprogram and rewire your brain on how you think about yourself, on what you actually believe yourself to be. This is about boosting your confidence, learning to love what you're actively doing, love yourself for it, honor your true self, be who you are meant to be, remove all these old beliefs about who you're supposed to be. That's the work you do through meditation. Yeah, so this right here, I don't know if I want to pinpoint, it's more like a confidence thing, like needing a confidence boost through these. So through the root chakra, you're going to get rid of self-limiting beliefs and um thoughts from your past. So things you grew up with that your parents told you you should never do, but you don't believe that anymore, or from school, from church, all these beliefs that no longer sit well with you, old beliefs, right, from your past. It's time to get rid of them. Whatever you don't resonate with anymore in the now, in the present moment, time to chuck them. Get rid of them. Let this be your whole full new self in the now, in the present moment. It's almost like rebuilding, recreating, um, what's the word I want to use? Renewing and refreshing the person you are going to be, because you're not going to be the person you were in your past anymore. You can't be. Like, you're different now. Yeah, so this is all about embracing you, who you are down at the soul level, the person you are meant to be. The sacral is about, I know there was something up here on relationships, the Two of Cups. Um, make sure that it's also healthy, your sacral, your relationship with others, your zest for life, your passion, the fire, being more creative, artsy, um, doing arts and crafts type of things, stuff that you love. So that's how you balance this out, boost it, empower it. Working on these is going to help boost your solar plexus, which is your confidence level, the knowing that, okay, it's also, so it's where you get your gut feeling, trusting that gut feeling of, yes, I trust this, or knowing if it's a yes, knowing if it's a no, just by trusting your gut feeling. It's about surrendering to your own intuition, fully trusting what you're picking up on, fully trusting what you're feeling, and knowing that it's correct. So it's that confidence level. You have to be confident that what you're feeling is what um you're really picking up on. Like boosting yourself up, knowing that you are actually feeling what you're feeling. And sometimes we doubt, okay? It's about not letting doubt cloud your judgment, if that makes any sense. I always say trust your gut because your gut is the first place your spirit guides can really poke at you and tap into. It's like our sensitive spot. That's why when you get a gut feeling, that's the first place your guides are trying to get you to pay attention to, giving you good feelings, bad feelings. That's where we receive those emotions. Time to transform. Transmigration and transference. Death buried in the earth. This is completely transforming yourself, grounding yourself to know who you are in this physical body, but down to the soul level. I don't know if it makes much sense. It's about death of the old you and rebirth of the new you. And this new beginning is you. This is what it feels like. It feels like the rebirth of your ancient soul self. This is how I'm being shown, sort of like bearing physically, like that old you. Almost as if you took all these fears, doubt, self-limiting beliefs, all this stuff that no longer serves you in the now, putting it in a coffin and burying it because it's you don't need that anymore. You don't need that in this life anymore. You are about to become a new magical person. But it's not a new you, it's an old you that is coming back. I don't know how to put that together. It's strange. Okay. Okay, so maybe so I was being shown like that a burial ceremony. So that's the things you need to bury. You need to keep buried because you no longer need them. They are just in your way. But this is the beginning. This is a rebirth, and it feels weird to say a beginning. It's a rebirth because this is the person you've always been, and in past lifetimes and other times you're bringing in this new you, but it's an old soul you, if it makes any sense. You are It's a rebirth. That's the word we need to use for this. You are bringing out your true self, your soul self. You are bringing her back. You are bringing her into this lifetime. And you need to get rid of all this other stuff that's gotten in the way in the past so you can fully embrace this. So you can fully transform, fully come out. And I'm seeing like a butterfly like emerging. A butterfly like coming out of its little cocoon and making its way out. It's been in there for so long and it's ready to just come out of there and fly. So it's time. Your past in the physical in this lifetime has made you stronger and better to who you are now in the present moment. But now it's time to embrace your true nature, your soul self, your true magical self. And this person that came in, I don't know if you pick up on her this way because um I've never had a spirit try to actively be inside my body. I, I always have them next to me here, okay, to my left. She was literally, so I pushed her back a little bit, actively trying to be my hands, um, be my arms and be part of me. I don't know if you are working with um one of your guides who actually actively takes hold of your hands and moves them, or if it's your higher self or your other self that helps you out with your hands. It very much feels like it's like she's here. Like, not now. I pushed her back a little bit. She was trying to be my hands, my physical hands, which is very strange. I've never had that happen. No, it's not a bad thing. I'm curious to know if you felt it while you're doing stuff with your hands. If you feel um somebody doing that with your hands. It's not strange like a bad strange. It's the first time for me. Okay, because this is it must be your higher self. Here's the thing about our higher selves, right? When you're bringing back your old self, your soul self, the old one. So your higher self is the one, it's you. Your higher self is another version of you in the spiritual already knows everything. So she's got all the knowledge from your previous lifetimes and future stuff. She knows everything. So when you learn to connect to your spirit guides, you begin to form this connection, this bridge between your physical body and your spiritual body. So that includes your inner child, your higher self. Um, You begin to bridge the gap and you become one with your higher self. That's probably what that is. This becoming one again with your hands. Just like that. 30 seconds. No, 45. Like astral traveling? To me, it felt very much like um a spiritual entity connecting with me physically. So like a separate spiritual energy connecting with my body. But first she showed me the stiffness in that lower back area. Oh, while you're awake. Yeah, it's very possible, especially when you're doing all this work. Once you start tapping in, your mind is becomes magical. Like you're just able to do so many things. Yeah, it's got to be your higher self. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, this definitely feels like it's part of you. This energy is part of your physical body. Remember, your higher self is still you. It's just your other you. I remember I always used the phrase me, myself, and I. Now, yeah, I literally am me, myself, and I is my inner child, me, and my higher self. We're all three of us are always together. But this is amazing. Patricia, don't ever doubt what you're feeling. Don't ever doubt what you're picking up on. Don't ever doubt your gifts or your skills. You've done this before. You've been there before. That's why it feels like, okay, you're starting out, but there's so much you already feel like you know. That's all in this. Think I'm gonna have to jump out early. So I'm gonna do this every month. I'm gonna do this every single month. I'm laughing 'cause my son couldn't find a fork, but he found chopsticks. So I will, I will. I'm gonna I'm gonna go get some stuff done, you know, normal, typical chores and stuff like that. So if you have any questions, you can always message me. Um, this is amazing. I'm excited for your journey. You're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be cool. Everything's gonna work out. including okay, don't remember I told you don't worry about the money part? Don't worry about the money part. You're welcome. So, thank you for hanging out with me. We'll do this again next month. First Saturday of the month, I'm going to make it an event so everybody signed up and gets a reminder. And I'll see you then. Have a great rest of your day.